Shabbat Shalom. Our Torah portion for this week is Parashat Bemidbar, the very first Torah portion in the book of Numbers. It is called the book of Numbers in English. In Hebrew, of course, Bemidbar means in the wilderness, which is taken from the beginning of the Torah portion. But in English, it's called the book of Numbers, precisely because the very beginning of the book of Numbers is a census that was taken of all the Israelites, the men ages 20 and up. The Torah portion really does read like a census list, and it outlines tribe by tribe the numbers. Now we know that we have an interesting relationship in Judaism with numbers. For instance, when we're looking to see if we have a minyan, we're told we're not supposed to count. We're only supposed to count when there is a commandment to do so. There was an occasion in which a census was taken and it wasn't commanded, and there was a plague that followed. So we have little games that we play to try to figure out if we have a minyan. Some people use the verse Hoshiat Amecha V'rechet Nachlatecha Urein V'Naseim Ad Olam, which is exactly 10 words, to know if we have a minyan. If we come up short on the verse, we know that we don't have a minyan. But here in this occasion, we were commanded to count. We also know that we have gematria, numerology, where each Hebrew number and each corresponds to a Hebrew letter. And there's all kinds of fun games you can play with that. But one of the reasons I think why it's important in Judaism that we are careful about numbers, especially after the 20th century when people during the Holocaust had tattoos on their arms, where they were reduced to a number, which is that we should never forget that we as human beings are not numbers. We're individuals. In Judaism, it's not about the quantity so much as it is about the quality. And that is, I think, a great message for us, not only for Parashat Bemidbar, but also as we are about to celebrate Shavuot. We've been counting the Omer for more than 6 weeks now. We're down into the home stretch here. And we should remember that it's not so much about counting the days, but about making the days count. It's not so much about counting people, but about making people count as well. This week at Beth El, the Heights Synagogue, we observe the following yahrzeits: Violet Sant, Abe Morris Abelkop, Anna Davidson, Reuben Schutz, Louis Maisel, Aviva Hoffman, William Citron, Arthur Janes, and Clara Newman. Wishing everybody not only a Shabbat Shalom, but also a Chag Sameach.